Are we looking at the camera?
Yeah, actually, like I start off looking at the camera when I do the introduction, then it's just gonna turn like sideways conversation.
Okay.
It's like couch talk. You chilling with your homie, your people, whatever, and then conversations go back and forth. And then when Crystal like comments like who should we interview? Da da da. She's like you, and I was like, fashion. We didn't have about
No
fashion
facts, yeah.
in a minute. And then we did her interview in LA. A lot of people liked it.
Yeah, when she showed it to me, I was like, I actually want to, because I don't do shit like this. I actually want to do it. I was like, this is like some cool shit to do. So
Yeah, let me make sure this is on. I'm the type of nigga we have a whole conversation. She lit. Okay. But yeah, bro, sometimes self-promotion, bro, it helps. Like, I feel like a lot of people when they just don't shit, they don't like to like talk about what they do. They just kind of like to do it.
yeah,
On the outside type deal. You know, but sometimes you got to sit down, let someone give you your flowers, talk about yourself for a second.
facts.
Go about your day. And if I wasn't on a drinking fast, I would have had some drinks here.
I don't drink.
You don't drink?
No.
I don't feel bad then. Because some people be like, they need something to take the edge off. You know what I'm saying? You know, some people think it's drink, some people weed. You know.
Nah, I don't smoke or drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't smoke or drink.
God bless you.
That's what everybody say. They be like, that's good for you. Like,
I never got into weed though. Like that's never been my thing. I think maybe because it's the cheap thing. I feel like why am I gonna spend this much for a gram? I gotta get the papers and the, or leaves, whatever.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna get hungry later. I'm gonna spend the extra bread on food.
I don't know. I never liked it. I like to be in control. I don't like getting high or drunk. Like, that's a little weird to me.
I feel that. I feel like we've low-key started without really.
I'm about to say, we lucky just started the interview, but okay. Let me stop
Nah.
talking.
Nah, you good. No, you good. This isn't really scripted at all. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna act like we just started, even though the camera's been rolling,
Okay.
and we're gonna leave all the shit in there too.
Cool.
So we're gonna do this like this: 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. TalentedOnes Media, hashtag TL Media, hashtag TL Radio, hashtag. Gotta give yourself a little breath, you know what I'm saying? Hashtag, too many hashtags, keep hashtagging out, and we're back, man. Jay Shepard, y'all already know what's going on. Y'all know the vibes, and here today, it's a little different. You know, lately, y'all know me. I love talking to people who do music. I know we've had a lot of actors, actresses. You know, we've had, dancers that've been on, like, nominated Emmys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about.
I think so.
I think you know what I'm talking about.
I think so.
We've been having a lot of creatives, but this time we're actually dumping back into fashion. You know, it's getting crazy out here. We got how I think fashion is going right now. Like, everything goes in waves and droves and styles, but sometimes you have pioneers and you have people who are starting to have new influence in the game, especially on the creation side.
Yeah.
We've had models on the show, which this person is as well, but now you got a person who models and creates. So Von Debonair.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm good. Working
on the weekend like usual.
like usual.
Nah, I feel that, man. First of all, appreciate you for pulling up.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a good old Friday, chilling, relaxed session. And you know what's crazy? When I was kind of looking up just you on the gram and just kind of going over your thing, and I could get this wrong, but I feel like you dropped some music a while back.
Yeah.
You did? I definitely saw it. We're going to talk about that.
Okay.
We're going to talk about that too. But now when I was looking at your pieces, I was like, yo, this is a real creative dude. I feel like you're really into making looks, not just stuff you can wear out.
Yeah.
Really more like creation pieces and looks.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask a simple question. We're just going to start off real easy. Like, how did you get into fashion? Has it always been a thing?
It's always been a thing. I got into it just like getting out of high school. I didn't want to go to college. So I was like, I need to figure out something I want to do. So I started off styling. And then when it wasn't moving fast enough for me, I was like, I want to do something more. So I just was like, I'm going to try to make some clothes. So I started off doing like crop tops and shit. And then it just started elevating from there to like dresses, to prom dresses, to custom clothes. And
first of all, the prom dresses, if you can make a prom dress for something, you're going to always make money.
yeah, for sure.
a girl's gonna drop a bag.
They always do. They act like it's a wedding or some shit.
The mama's gonna drop a bag. They could be Section 8. They could be no money in the bank.
No,
they gonna find a way.
They pay for prom for sure.
Nah, facts. So you started, right out of high school, you already got into styling. You know what I'm saying? Got into the prom dress. What's your like favorite early on, not now, but like what was your favorite creation piece back then?
A specific piece or something that I like to make?
Not a specific piece.
Probably dresses. Because there's so many different ways you could do a dress. I feel like that's probably like my favorite thing to do.
Now I'm gonna ask like specific piece. Is there a specific dress that you made early on that you was like, you know what? I might be really good at this shit.
So a long time ago, my homegirl went to her prom. We were just talking about the prom dresses. I made her prom dress, but we took and made it like a tutu, and we put lights in it, and then that whole like made the news and everything. That probably like my most memorable thing.
Yeah, shit. And if you make the news, bro.
It made the news. It was crazy. Like the real news. Like they put that hoe on there.
And she must have some fire pics to go along with it.
She did. Too. It was cool. For like that era. This was like years ago. Probably like 7 years ago.
What school?
Side Creek.
One of the sides.
Side Creek.
I went to Oval. So every time I hear side, like side.
Oh, you don't like?
Side. And it's not that. I just feel like the schools could have got more original with the names. Like I'm just saying, like we got Side Ridge, Side Fall, Side Creek, Side Who, Side Where,
Side something.
Yeah, mad annoying, but it didn't matter because we talking about your jersey, and the creation that you made. But that's dope though. Especially putting the lights in there. Of course, I'm not a fashion guy on that type of end. In the sense of like women's fashion. Yeah. You ask me something about women's fashion, I'm like, it look good.
Yeah.
As long as they ain't no sketches. No. like
but sketches hard to live. Some sketches be hard.
Let's have this debate.
Some sketches be hard.
Which ones?
Like I had a pair before that they was like thick. Them hoes was like $150. I paid for them. They looked almost like a Balenciaga.
How long they last in the closet?
They gone now.
See?
They gone now. But it's like it was like a trend. It was like something cool for a little while. But
it was kind of like when the big bulky shoes started coming back.
That's what it was.
Like when Feli had that big.
I did get those too.
Those are fine. I missed that train when the red joints was popping off. I missed that. Are you gonna get them boots?
I have them. I have them already.
Bro, okay, I have a question. How long does it take for you to put the boots on?
They fit me. I have a real slim foot, so I guess it just worked for me, but they don't get like stuck on my foot.
Bro, I've seen like videos of them like dudes
yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's not their size or what, but yeah, they fit.
Nah, bro. Them boots. Them boots, when I talking about making a group chat, they dropped them boots in there and they was like, would y'all wear them? I'm like, I only know one person that can wear them, which is old dude back there. That's the only person I could see in my esque of friends.
For me, it's not like something I want to wear on the daily. It's more so like photo shoot, something just that's cool and
kick a nigga when they down.
Yeah,
cause that's worse than a Timberland stomp. That's an A-Town stomp right there.
It's a very different shoe for sure.
Nah, for sure. All right, so I'm going off script here, which I don't really have a script. What's your favorite, like right now, 2023, early 2023, what is your favorite fashion trend that's going on right now? And what is your least favorite fashion trend going on right now?
That's kind of tough. Okay, I would say my favorite right now would probably have to be like the oversized look. Okay. I fuck with oversized clothes. I've always been wearing oversized clothes before it became a trend, but now it's like in stores now. Right. Like, yeah, I like that. I just feel more comfortable. I'm 6'4", so getting like bigger jeans that's finally like fitting to the ground, like that's.
Cause the tight, I ain't gonna lie to you, I like straight, like or like slim fit, like okay, cool. Like these are like chill, I can breathe. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But when it hit the real skinny,
no.
Yeah, nah, like
I'm a bigger dude. Like I like to just have bigger clothes on. Yeah.
I can relate. I understand.
So definitely oversized. And I would say least favorite.
I ain't gonna lie, to me it would have been them boots, but you got them already. So like I can't say that.
I would say least, I don't know, because I'm such like an open person when it comes to trends. Like either I like it or I just don't pay it no mind. So I don't even know if I even have a least favorite. I don't know. I can't even say something that I at least like.
I have one, and I feel like I'm gonna get killed when I say it.
What?
So maybe it's not a trend, in like fashion, but it's a trend in fashion. So you know how right now on social media, like on TikTok, everybody's gonna get ready with me's.
Okay.
I feel like the get ready with me's is starting to kill people's originality in fashion.
Okay. You
So-
feel like they're like trying to do the same type of
But if I see another girl with the black turtleneck, the black vest over, the black
with the chains
chain,
and the
and with the black the vest would be green, and they had them black and green
Bottega?
boots. Yes. If I saw another person,
and see
and
like for me, I don't even be like I hate it. I personally wouldn't do it just because it's like it's too trendy. But
Right.
I still think it's a cute look. But
I think it's fly.
just
but-
OD.
Yeah, bro. After I seen the 10th chick in it, it's
Yeah.
almost like that red dress that got killed when I don't know if it was on Fashion Nova or Shein or one of them sites, but you know the red like colorful, like it wasn't rainbow looking, but
Red colorful.
red colorful sundress that everybody, mama, daddy, auntie,
I probably gotta see it to remember.
bro. Literally, it was like this red. It was like reddish orange. It had a lot of colors in there.
And everybody had it.
When I'm talking about this sundress was worn.
It is one thing that's OD to me. I don't like when they do the get ready with me's and they like sit their camera up and go like run, get back in the bed, and then wake up. Like that's a little corny to me. I wouldn't do that. But as far as the fashion, I let them just do they.
I'm not. You know what's crazy? I can't. All right. No, I'm not mad at the getting in the bed. I have a TikTok that I had.
that?
I know. Not get ready with me. Not get ready with me. But I did have a day in a life TikTok, and like the way my bed frame is set up, I put the I didn't get off the bed to do this. I just like put the phone right there on the thing.
Okay.
And just like.
And then
Like,
you
cut the recorder on.
you
and
got back under the cover and
well, I was already like here, so I just like acted like I was asleep, which I wasn't, and I just took it off and then hit the end. It looked cruel. Hey, look, it's cinematic
it's
to
a
me.
cool thing, but like seeing everybody wake up again is just crazy to me. Like
I get it. Would I ever do it again? No.
Don't do
but
it
for,
again.
But for that video,
it fit.
it fit the video.
Okay.
Nah, it fit. Nah, bro. I gotta show. When I show you the dress, I'm gonna show you off here.
Okay.
You gonna see what I'm talking about. You gonna be like, oh, that
I'm
shit.
gonna probably remember when I see it.
It was used for sure. Now back to you and your fashion, how we got here to this point having this conversation. So we already talked about the prom dresses. We talked about the lights in the dress. We talked about you making your clothes and your creations.
Mm-hmm.
When did we get in front of the camera? When did modeling come into the picture? Because now when I'm scrolling through the gram, you know, I'm seeing you New York Fashion Week. I'm seeing you doing like shoots, you know, Adidas inspired shoots and brand inspired shoots with some of the top photographers in the city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't just get there. Like, when did you be like, you know what? I'm gonna take my talents in front of the camera as well.
I feel like a lot of it started with me just not having the resources.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I first started making clothes, it was like me putting family members in my clothes, like cousins that I grew up with. Like, oh, let me put you in this outfit I made. And then when I didn't have a guy model, I would model the clothes.
Right.
So, I mean, I didn't think that I was good at it. I didn't think that I wasn't good at it, but I didn't think anything of it. I was just like showing off the clothes. And from that, it was photographers hitting me up like, hey, I want you to model this. I want to do this shoot with you. So when I started doing it, I just started liking it. And I started putting my fashion into that and just making it work.
Nah, bro, and that's one of the things, like, there's one fit you think you posted in August 2022, Adidas, blue, gold, long jacket.
Blue gold long jacket. Oh, yeah.
And I don't want to say, like, but you know how, like, the New Orleans Saints type of emblem?
The fleur-de-lis type of?
Yeah. That hard. I was like, you know, if someone was to stop, I'd want something to look like that in the sense of like for a shoot.
Yeah.
Obviously, enough. That's something real hard to just walk around in. But like I said, like we said in the beginning, you're making look pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you're making walking rounds as well, but you're making really look pieces. That one's crazy. I'm gonna have that in like rolling and B-rolls.
Appreciate it. Yeah, that was cool.
That shit was crazy. Nah, man, but because it takes some guts though to get in front of that camera.
Yeah.
It ain't easy to take pictures. It's not easy to take pictures. It's not easy to make clothes. And I know you've been making clothes for people. Now, who's some of the people that you've been making clothes for as of recently? And this is when you're supposed to name drop and brag about yourself. I'm just letting you know. So like, I'm gonna just drop the mic.
Okay, so the last big thing that I did was actually something for my best friend Crystal.
Shout out Crystal.
Shout out to Crystal and the big girls, Lizzo's dancers. They went to the Emmys and I made like 5 dresses for them.
So your dresses made the Emmys.
Yeah.
That's a casual job. That's a nice job.
That was so cool.
That's a nice job.
I'm always making clothes for Mona Leo. She's a Houston rapper. It's like
Shout
actually
out
like a
Mona
really
Leo.
good friend of mine. We've been working together since like she first started. So I make a lot of stuff for her, and then pretty much all the it girls in Houston and other local cities like Miami, LA.
Yeah, well, yeah, because nowadays when you talking about like for Black women especially, Houston's becoming like that spot for like Black women. You know, of course we got Atlanta, but
Yeah.
if you had to do a trifecta of cities where it's like Black women are running things, L.A., Houston, Atlanta.
Yeah.
No particular order, because for me,
No particular order. I think it's like, that I agree with that. And New York too, because there's a lot of girls in New York that's like fashion.
Well, I think New York is really like the fashion mecca of the whole country.
Yeah.
I think in certain areas, I think Houston's trying to get up there now. But you know, for the longest time, our fashion was normally just jewelry.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's like a Texas thing. Like me and my partner talked about it. He's from Dallas. He was like, and you know, Dallas fashion.
What's wrong with Dallas fashion?
Dallas fashion is a little behind us. It's not bad. I know a lot of people out there. Shout out to my boy Style by Nate out there in Dallas. He owns Heights District. It's a clothing store and like a studio out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of people out there in Dallas who can dress, but I'll say this just in Texas in general. Like, let's be honest, what did we really see growing up in Texas that was really high-end fashion? We had a lot of high-end jewelry. I think we had a lot of staple moments.
Yeah.
But if you're talking about like just, oh, this was like put that on leather, nothing like that. I was like, nah, that wasn't. It was more chill.
That's probably why for me, because like I'm from New Orleans, so coming here, I came here in like middle school, like 7th grade. I would still go back and forth, but like growing up in the New Orleans culture, like we see Mardi Gras, we have the parades. I see the Indian people with the costumes on. So like my creativity is like,
yeah, because that's a lot of bells and whistles out there.
yeah, it's a lot. Sure. It's a lot of,
and it's Mardi Gras season right now.
It's actually, it's Mardi Gras season right now. That's crazy. So I guess coming here and mixing the two, I don't know, it's like easily inspired.
Well, I see where you got that blue fit from, the Adidas one, because that had like that shit was cold. I ain't gonna lie to you. I saw that shit fuck me up when I seen that. I said, you know what, this nigga.
Yeah, they fuck with that. I wore that to one of my friends' like ceremony. They had like this clip that they did. It's like a short film. I made the clothes for the film, so they invited me to that.
Another subtle drop. We just gonna let that be known.
Yeah, I made the clothes for the film. Shout out to Leaders of the New World. That was really dope. And it was like a viewing of it, and that's where I wore that too.
See, we just get to a lot of jobs. Bro, this is what the platform Talented Ones is about. It's to talk to dope people about their experiences and everything like that. And it's 2 questions I got. But the first question I got to ask you, man, is I ask everybody on this platform this question. We start off, obviously enough, born, raised, semi-raised in New Orleans. We get to Houston. You know what I'm saying? You start doing the fashion right after high school. Starts taking off, you know what I'm saying? I'm assuming if you're cool with Crystal, I'm assuming we're probably around the same age, so about mid-20s.
Yeah,
you know,
25.
So, same age, so been doing your thing for a minute, but growing in it.
Yeah.
So it's a journey. But we all got destinations. So like, you know, which one is more important to you? Do you think it's the journey that you've been on, or it's like destination that you're trying to get to?
I feel like the destination is more important. Maybe as of right now, mentally, that's what I'm thinking, to get to that point. Because like obviously I do appreciate everything that's building up to it, but I'm building all this up and I'm working hard to get to a certain point. So I would assume that the destination is more important.
I feel that. You know what I'm saying? You know what's crazy actually about that is on our merchandise, I didn't wear a hoodie today, but it says journey greater than destination, but I actually have no bias in the answer.
Mm-hmm.
I chose that because I made that the motto for our company. But I feel like you can't just be walking on the path without knowing where you're going.
Yeah.
That's a bar. I'm gonna write that down. But you can't. I feel like you just can't just be out there just like, all right, I want to do this, but I have no goals to get to.
Yeah.
So I feel like for you, I could be assuming. I don't want to be wrong, but are your destinations your goals?
Yeah. For sure.
So what's the ultimate goal for you? What is Von Debonair's like? I feel like once I get here, I'm not gonna be done, but I feel like I've made it.
Like I've made it for me would be super financially stable.
Mm-hmm.
Happy, because a lot of times like you could get to this point and not be at a mental space. So I want to be happy. I want to be financially stable. And I want to be just like proud of where I am. Not saying that I'm not proud, but I feel like I have so much more work to do and so much to prove, like within myself and my brand. So once I get to that point, I feel like, okay, I could be like, okay, what's my next destination?
That's respect. I like that. I like those answers for sure. Now I gotta ask you this thing that's been kind of bubbling in my mind. Of course, we talked about Mona Leo.
Mm-hmm.
A shout out. We had an interview with her a couple years back. We need the real sit down though. Mona Leo, if you watch this, we coming for the interview.
I'm gonna text her.
Look at God, what we do?
I don't know if she gonna do it, but
I know she's busy. So
yeah.
but we understand that. You know what I'm saying? Back to you. So the biggest thing is that I wanted to actually ask you was like, I saw you at New York Fashion Week.
Mm-hmm.
When you get to a moment, because I'm assuming like for a fashion person, for you and model, designer, that's got to be like heaven to you being up there.
Yeah.
How was that experience being at New York Fashion Week?
So it was very crazy. It was hectic. It was new. It was my first time going. Obviously I did like the normal things that everybody do, get your outfits together, the shows that you're supposed to be going to. When we got there, we wasn't really familiar with the city, so we was like riding around in a black truck. So like we was kind of stuck in traffic. Sometimes we missed a few shows.
Yeah, because the New York traffic is
it's different.
It's the worst.
And we didn't know.
It's the
so
worst.
Even overall, like just missing a few shows. I think we only went to like 3 shows out of like, it was like about like 10 lined up. We did not make it to all of them, but the experience just being out there, just knowing that we was out there, we ate at restaurants that we had never been to before. It was a dope experience still for me. So like, I would definitely go again.
They like waiting on the Uber, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Ironically, they was going to the same places up, bro. You talking about terrible fits? It was bad. Like I said, I'm not the most fashionable.
I about to say, what's your definition of a terrible fit?
When we start looking like rainbow.
Okay. Just like cheap looking.
Yeah, or like you just don't know how to put it together. I don't know. My judgment of like women's fashion, like my mom's real fashionable.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen like younger pictures of my mom, stuff like that. So it's like, yo, for that time era, you was that chick.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what that looks like. I know what they look like. All my aunties, AKAs. So I like everybody around. Like,
Yeah, AKAs know how to dress. Not because my best friend AK, but that type of woman and girl, like me seeing them, they be put together.
Because they care about it more.
They put together.
I've seen some ones that don't, but most of them, 95% put it together like that. But I just seen that and I was like, bro. And like the roasting session that I didn't do, that my girlfriend did and my partner was hilarious. Cause at first they were like, maybe they going on dates. They were like, nah, it's just 2 of them. Nah, and then ironically, they did the let's get ready with us. We going to have some drinks. And I think that because they have a lot of B&Bs in this spot, so you could tell they weren't from the city.
Yeah,
because they got dressed up to go to where were we at? It's in Midtown. It's a Mexican place.
Midtown.
Good drinks. Small spot. It's a restaurant though too. It's La something. I don't know what I can't.
Friend, what is it?
I don't think it's La something, but it's in Midtown.
You should know. You be at all the spots. You be at all the spots.
It's on the corner. You know what it is.
I don't know.
See, We're gonna wait. We just gonna finish the interview.
Okay.
We gonna find a spot though. While I'm away, I'm about to find that spot.
Okay.
Cyclone. Yeah, they got dressed up because it's certain spots to me like Cyclone, but maybe that's just because like I live not too far from it. I really dressed up to go to Cyclone.
Yeah.
You know, you gonna put a 1-2 on. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not about to throw on the extra like. I be seeing niggas in suits in Cyclone. I be like, either you old or you not fucking.
Man,
Hey, bro, he look creepy. All right, let's get.
he made me a little nervous.
Oh nah, Shirley coming through the door.
What the fuck?
And you know what's crazy? Guess what?
What?
The mic on.
Mike.
Hey man, I'm cutting this as a blooper. I don't care. Okay, nah, for real. So, last thing I'm gonna ask you, G, bro, before we start roasting everybody that come through this damn door, is bro, what does the rest of 2023 look like for Von Debonair?
Whew. Okay. So like I like to try to plan out as much as I can.
Okay.
I have a big fashion show coming up March 11th.
Shout out.
Yeah, it's gonna be super dope. It's one of my homeboys, Cash. He's putting the whole thing together, and he gonna have me closing the show.
You said Cass?
Cash McIntosh.
That sounds mad familiar.
Probably know him. He real dope stylist. He's putting together the show. It's gonna be like a whole bunch of other dope designers as well. So yeah, I'm gonna close the show out March 11th. March 1st, I'm dropping a single because I haven't dropped music in so long.
Yeah, bro. I was gonna get to you on that. I was like, bro, we had some bars that came out of nowhere, and it's not on the gram anymore. I was like,
Yeah. I don't know. I wanna get to a point where I can post my shit how I want it to. Like I don't want it to be forgotten about. Mm-hmm. So that's why I'm like planning that. So March 1st, I'm gonna drop the single.
Okay.
And I shot a video for it too last year.
Mm-hmm.
So last year, a little bit of this year. So we finishing that up. And then after that, honestly, it's up in the air because I don't know what's next after that. But that's my two main things right now.
Nah, that's dope, man. That's dope. And one of the things, but first of all, this has been an amazing conversation on air and off.
Yeah.
Some of the shit ain't gonna get. Some of this is not gonna get. We can't post Shirley.
Yeah, no.
It's gonna get posted. It's gonna get chopped. But nah, man. I want you to let the people know your social media, man. You got a lot of great things going on from the music, from the fashion. You're really doing some Dapper Dan type of things just in a new age. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you've ever thought of it like that, but
I have.
You have?
I be calling myself Von Dapper the rapper. That's just some personal shit I be saying, but yeah, I definitely have thought of Dapper Dan. I fuck with Dapper Dan.
Nah, for sure. And we're gonna speak into this, and you might, get to meet him one day.
I hope so.
Nah, for sure, man. But go ahead and shout your social media out, man.
Okay, so y'all can follow me on Instagram at Von Debonair, VonDebonair. Twitter, The Real Von D, The Real, and then VonDie. That's pretty much all my social media platforms.
There you go. So everybody look here, right here, real quick. So we're going to do this real easily. Follow me on the personals at King_J Shep right there. Make sure you follow on the business page. I ain't going to just spell that out. It's right there. And make sure y'all go subscribe, man. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of things coming this year. The TO Fest Part 2 is coming this year. DJ Battle last year, we brought in about 200 plus people. We trying to bring in a lot more to the city now. It was a dope event. You got to come out to TO Fest.
I'm gonna come. When is it?
It's in August. It's way down the line, but we planning out early.
Okay, bet.
We're doing a big. We'll be in Atlanta and from March 17th through the 19th. So if there's any Atlanta talent out there that wants to get interviewed or talk to TO, we will be out in Atlanta for a conference out there that weekend. And we got some more travels. We'll be in LA later this year too. We got South by Southwest. We're really moving around trying to talk to a whole bunch of people. You know, not even just interviews. We got a podcast show. We got TO sessions coming. We're bringing back our TO freestyle segment. Vaughn, you got to be on it. I'm just you don't have an option no more. We gonna be in contact.
Okay.
And if so, Crystal gonna get on your ass too.
Yeah.
So it don't matter. We locked in.
Bet.
And so from me, J Shep, from Mr. Debonair over here.
Yes, sir.
We gone. Appreciate you. You always gotta remember the mic is on.
Mic is still on.